Well, the death toll is climbing in Mexico from a surprisingly powerful hurricane.
Otis made landfall yesterday as a Category 5 storm. At least 27 people are dead after the storm slammed into the resort city of Acapulco. Several others remain missing. Tens of thousands are left without power. NBC News correspondent Guad Venegas joins us now. So, Guad, what can you tell us about the damage left behind here?
Clay, the numbers that were shared by the power company indicated that at least 500,000 customers were affected by these outages. Yesterday, the president was in the area, Andrés Manuel López Obrador, and he said it looked like nearly every utility pole in Acapulco had been knocked over. Of course, a lot of work is being done to repair that infrastructure, and the highway system has also been severely damaged. The main highway that connects that area to the rest of the country, to the capital of the state, and to Mexico City, had a lot of damage. They've been able to open one lane going towards Acapulco and one lane going towards Mexico City, which is being used to bring in some of that necessary help. And then, of course, hotels, shopping centers, hospital all suffered extensive damage. We've seen the images of debris of broken windows in the area in downtown Acapulco, completely destroyed. These are the nice buildings in the expensive, luxurious area of Acapulco, five-star hotels. You can only imagine the damage that was suffered in the outskirts and the small towns. A lot of that's still being assessed.
And Guad, as you just mentioned, Acapulco is a famous beach town. I know a lot of tourists probably were there. The airport's closed. Any word on how tourists are going to get out?
Kate, a lot of tourists, international tourists and also Mexican tourists. I should also say that the first report indicates that at least 27 people died as a result of this destruction, and 4 people were missing as of this morning. These were 4 members of the military first responders. Later, the president said that he believed that one of those 4 is believed to be among those that died. Those numbers are expected to be updated. Now, with the airport, we know that the airport suffered damage to the terminal and also the control tower, but the president said he thought the runway was okay, but it's still shut down. That's the airport in Acapulco. The closest airport and another beach resort area in Ixtapas y Guatanejo has also been shut down. So we don't know when those are going to be reopened. What the hotels have done for the tourists that are stuck in Acapulco is they're using buses to get them out to Mexico City. As of this morning, at least 80 buses were going to be loaded with some of these tourists to get them out of the area to Mexico City. But the priority right now is to restore power with that extensive damage to the infrastructure. They do want to make those repairs because the power will also be necessary to get the water running, because the president said the power plants to run the water require that energy. Kate.
All right, Guad Venegas for us. Guad, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.